Ram 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 Ram. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare.
Danvat Pranam. Welcome everyone to Vani Amritvani program. Her Grace Padmavati Mataji will be giving her transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ramkripadas Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrit, followed by Prabhupada quote, followed by Prabhupada Leela Amrit. Thereafter, Her Grace Rupvati will reciting the shlokas. Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam. Welcome everyone. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please start. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय. His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. His Holiness भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज की जय. His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूप विलास प्रभु की जय. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. श्री नामामृत. The holy name protects one from danger and fear. To be free from danger, one should chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Sukdev Goswami to King Pariksit. My dear king, wherever people in any position perform their occupational duties of devotional service by chanting and hearing Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnoha, Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.23, there cannot be any danger from bad elements. Therefore, there was no need for anxiety about Gokula while the Supreme Personality of Godhead was personally present. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has sung, Ramasraya kare yatane tumi thaka apna kaje. Everyone,
તો સારું છે ત્યાં જ્યાં રહે છે ન્યૂ જર્સીમાં ટેમ્પલ બી છે.
just yeah, everyone is thus advised to seek shelter in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and remain engaged in his own occupational duty. There is no loss in this, and the gain is tremendous. Even from the material point of view, everyone should take the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra to be saved from all kinds of danger. This world is full of danger. Padam padam yad vipadam. Therefore, we should be encouraged to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra so that in our family, society, neighborhood, and nation, everything will be smooth and free from danger. Srimad Bhagavatam 10.6.3. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada quote, 10th December. Devotee means very liberal and kind to everyone, always gentleman under all kinds of conditions of life. Letter to Hamsaduta, December 10th, 1972. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. In 1945, the war over and India still in turmoil under British rule. Abhay saw a good opportunity to make his business more successful. In Lucknow, 600 miles from Calcutta, he rented a building and opened his own factory, Abhay Charan Day and Sons. It was major investment requiring 40,000 rupees to start, and he began on larger scale than ever before. Also, according to law, to ensure that he was not dealing with the black market or misusing chemicals, he had to employ 3 government inspectors. Yet, despite a high overhead, he established a good market and his products were in demand. He closed small operation in Calcutta and concentrated on the Lucknow business. Although the building was known locally to be haunted by ghosts, Abhay had not been deterred. But when he began his operations, some of the workers came to be frightened. Babu, Babu, there is a ghost. Abhay then went through the entire building chanting Hare Krishna, and after that, there were no more complaints of ghost. Hare Krishna.
કે બહુ મસ્ત.
Hare, Hare
અરે
Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
જબરજસ્ત. બેસ્ટ. થેન્ક યુ.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Bhagavad Gita 16.6.
હવે તો આપણે ભગવાનનો પ્રસાદ જ થઈએ છે.
Please mute. Someone is speaking in between.
Bhagavad Gita 16.6. द्वौ भूता सर्गौ लोक अस्मिन् देव असुरा एव च दैवो विस्तरश्च प्रोक्त आसुरं पार्थ मे शृणु. Translation: O son of Pritha, in this world there are two kinds of created things. One is called divine and other demonic. I have already explained to you at length the divine qualities. Now hear from me of the demonic. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.14.3. Shrutva nripasangatam venam atyugrashasanam nilyodasya sadhya sarpatrasta ivakavaha. Translation: It was already known that Vena was very severe and cruel. Therefore, as soon as all the thieves and rogues in the state heard of his ascendance to the royal throne, they became very much afraid of him. Indeed, they hid themselves here and there as rats hide themselves from snake. Hare Krishna. CC Madhya 5.63. एतासुनि लोके रामनाः समस्या संभवे धनलोभे लोकाचदे धर्मभाया. Translation: Hearing all these statements, all the people gathered there became a little doubtful. They thought it quite possible that because of attraction for riches, one might give up his religious principles. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा. जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय. होलीनेस गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. हिज ग्रेस रूपलास प्रभु जी की जय. सभी भक्त वृंद की जय. हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय. हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय. मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय. वृंदावन धाम की जय. सभी भक्तों को धन्यवाद प्रणाम. अमृतवाणी. Sukadev Goswami says that wherever there is danger, the pure devotee thinks of the protection and shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is also advised in Bhagavad Gita. Anityam asukham lokam imam prapya bhajasva mam. This material world is temporary place for suffering. Hence, there is danger at every step. Padam padam yad vipadam. Therefore, a devotee has no other recourse than to take shelter of the Lord's lotus feet at every step. Chanting of the names of Hari can save a person from the greatest of dangers and relieve him of anxieties and frustrations. Also, the truth is, Kalyug Keval Nam Adhar. In Kalyuga, the process of chanting is considered the highest perfection. Wherever and whenever people in any position will perform their occupational duties of devotional service by chanting and hearing will be saved from the attack of bad elements. Golo ke premadhan Hari Nam Sankirtan. Bhakti Vinod Thakur also says, thus every living entity is advised to seek shelter in chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. There is no loss in this. In fact, there is a tremendous gain. Even from the material point of view, we should take up to the chanting process seriously and sincerely. Only then we can be saved from the clutches of Maya. Srila Prabhupada quote, a true and honest devotee means very liberal and kind to everyone. There are three types of devotees, the Kanishta Adhikari, the Madhyam Adhikari and the Uttam Adhikari. The Kanishta Adhikari is neophyte, new devotee. The Madhyam Adhikari is on the path of progress. And the Uttam Adhikari is pure and he is very kind and liberal towards all the devotees and other people in common because he understands his own constitutional position as Das Dasanudas and also sees the super soul in every living entity. Hence, he is humble, has no partialities, and remains as a gentleman under all kinds of circumstances. He doesn't get agitated by the external factors, and he lives a very well balanced, stable mentally, and well equipoised life. Srila Prabhupada Leelamrit. Srila Prabhupada also struggled like a grihastha to set up a business and take care of his family life, but he did so with complete moral values in place. The place where he had set up his new business was said to be haunted by ghosts, but Srila Prabhupada was so confident that just by uttering the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the entire place will get sanctified, because the Mahamantra is transcendental and has tremendous potency and purity to save the people and the place from any kind of ill happenings. Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, having assured Arjuna, said that he was born with divine qualities, and now he is describing the demonic qualities. Those born with divine qualities follow a regulated life, abide by the scriptural injunctions, and perform duties in the light of the Vedic principles. This mentality is called divine. Others who act according to their own whims and fancies and get swayed by their mind are called demonic in nature. Both the demigods and demons are born of Prajapati, but the only difference is one class obeys the Vedic injunctions and the other class does not. Srimad Bhagavatam. When the government is very weak, the rogues and the thieves flourish and harass the common people. But when the government is very strong, all these rogues and thieves disappear or hide themselves. Of course, Vena was not a very pious king, but he was known for his cruel and severe acts. Thus, the state at least became freed from the thieves and rogues because they hid like rats, as they were afraid of Vena, whose mentality was like that of a snake, very poisonous and cruel. Chaitanya Charitamrita. When a lie is spoken with confidence and conviction, it appears to be true. Here, the Brahmana's son created a story to entangle the poor Brahman and save his father from offering his daughter to him. He tried to prove that since the Brahman was poor, he was eyeing his father's riches and wanted to steal the money. Hearing all these statements, all the people gathered there became a little doubtful, and under the influence of the manipulated story, they thought that it was quite possible that the poor Brahman would give up his religious principles because of his attraction for riches. Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam.